Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this live stream with Mr. M.
How you doing, man?
106K. It's been like, a roller coaster ride. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been like,
Pretty much. That's the video, guys.
but we're going to show you that with this news that we're about to present to you, the 10x leverage, buying 10x right now, leverage, Bitcoin, probably a good idea, right? And then we're going to have some serious news that's going to be like, I think I might buy some Bitcoin.
Yeah, the news will be 10% is not enough.
Exactly.
Sorry, 10 leverage is not enough. Maybe 20.
Exactly. Damn, is it ever like bullish as F? Don't you think?
Yeah, that's why. Good luck to all the bears out there.
Yeah.
It's hunting season. Good luck.
Exactly. You're about to get sniper shot, man. Like big money is like not only going super hyper 40x leverage, but they're actually like, okay, I'm gonna take the rest of my cash. I'm gonna be buying this Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Because any price dip, as it goes, it's cheap for me.
Do you know the meme of the guy behind the tree? Those are the banks now.
Damn.
Exactly. Guys, pound the like button. I love it. Make sure to slap the like button. That's indeed. Thank you, Paul.
He might be in a lot of trouble. I mean, honestly, when you do that kind of stuff, what happens is they're gonna find out who you are and try to like make it difficult for you to buy. Right? It is what it is, right? This is the game, right? The exchanges, they want to liquidate the leverage people because they are, most of the leverages that they have. When you have a leverage, is that there's the winner and loser. And the loser can be the exchanges as well. So, not most of the time. Most of the time, it's always the what's it called? Investors, right? Because 90% of all traders lose money. So don't be surprised if that you're going to be one of those people. Exactly. So. With that said, right, the exchange is probably going to hunt that person down if they can't get their leverage liquidations, because there's a lot of liquidations at 100K, a lot.
Yeah, you told me that. We're going to have a look later, right, at the market.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty deep. Anyways, with that said, how many of you? Wow, 40 likes.
40 likes. You guys are the best. By the way, let us know where you're watching us from. We have Qatar, we have France, we have Italy, we have US. We have Puerto Rico, I think I've seen. So let us know where you're watching us from. I love seeing all those beautiful places coming in. And if you are in Vegas, come and say hello, because I booked my trip. I'm so excited. I'm trying to convince Da Vinci.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I'll come if I get a whale ticket, right, from the organizer, just because. If you know somebody in the Bitcoin conference, say, hey, man, give Da Vinci a ticket. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, the guy's got to come there, right? Go walking around, people taking pictures, right? Give him a goddamn free ticket.
I know. It's crazy that it's crazy that nobody has asked you, or maybe I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I find it incredibly hard to believe that they gave whale passes to a lot of people.
I know, exactly. I know people who don't even want to go, that they got free whale passes.
Yeah, so I'll reach out to the organizers next time, maybe when I go to Vegas, because I think you should definitely, top of the list, man. So.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense. From my personal opinion, it doesn't make any sense.
I agree.
Maybe they have their own logic to it, and that's fine.
Do you know what I think it happens? They don't proactively do anything. They only give it to whoever reaches them. So if you would have asked them, they would have given it to you.
I did ask.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay.
You know what they said? They said, well, advertise for us, sell enough tickets, and we'll give you one.
Okay.
Well, I mean, come on, man. So I have to work for the ticket?
To get a ticket?
I might as well pay, right?
Yeah.
If I'm working for the ticket to get a ticket, I might as well pay for the ticket.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right? Same thing, right? Because I'm working.
They're asking you to pay for it.
Right? Damn.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, I think like I said to you the other day, I'll go and talk to them. I know a bunch of people in there for next time.
And I explain, like, you don't understand that, I'm going to have to go, if I go there, right? If I tell people I'm going there, right? Because I will tell people I'm going there, right? Just so that, they can come and meet and say hi. They're going to meet and say hi to me. And there's going to be a lot more people that didn't watch the show, didn't follow, and are going to be there to take pictures and say, hey, I got a chance to meet Da Vinci at the
of course.
They'll
talk about
the conference.
It's marketing.
And so, the word of mouth is the key thing. And so they'll be telling their friends, oh, well, next time maybe you'll meet him as well. Mm-hmm. That's the whole point.
I know. That's, it doesn't make sense to me, but...
That's the way I look at it. I don't know.
Same.
I might be looking at it completely wrong.
Same, no, same.
Anyways, with that said,
belief.
Hit the like, hit the subscribe, head over to Mr. M's podcast and hit the like and subscribe there. Nice videos coming out.
Nice.
And let's just get on with it because we've been running around talking for like the last 8 minutes in this intro. And let's talk about the Tether surpassing Germany's 111 billion of U.S. Treasury holdings. Now, here's the thing, right? Governments are reducing their Treasury holdings, whilst Tether and other stablecoins are increasing their stuff.
Yep.
This is, I always said to people that the U.S. government is dead. Will not survive the end of this decade when 2020 started, and the reason why is like, what, aliens are gonna buy this friggin' debt? Who's gonna buy it?
Yeah, because like
right? Aliens gonna come out of the planet, come down and say, I need some Treasury debt. Can I get some of that?
Any volunteers? Anyone up? How about no?
Exactly.
How about no?
Exactly. But turns out, stablecoins. Wow.
Stablecoins.
Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, stablecoins. We're getting in aggressive.
Exactly.
And like you said, it's going to get bigger and bigger through time.
So this allows for cash to be directly backed by the U.S. debt, right? Because right now, cash in circulation is not technically backed by U.S. debt. It is. You could say yes, it is because they need the debt, the dollars. But here's the thing: some of those dollars were created by somebody borrowing money into existence.
Yeah.
Right. And so it doesn't mean that it was just the U.S. that actually created those dollars into existence, right? By borrowing it, right? So with this, right, all of the cash in existence, eventually, well, starting with this, just the what's it called, stable coins, will be backed by U.S. dollars, and as that grows, more and more people will be using, stable coins to transact, and thus, using the backing of the U.S. dollar to
keep getting
transfer.
Stable coins.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So it's no longer the Federal Reserve. Okay, I'm going to create some notes because I gave somebody credit money, and I actually said, no, it's the U.S. debt. This is actually just the Federal Reserve in another form. Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
They're converting bonds. Mm-hmm. I like that. That makes sense.
And it does make sense. And it's nice.
It could go higher.
Mm-hmm. It could go higher.
Yeah, it's going to definitely go higher.
Yeah, for sure. Look at these Metaplanet guys. There's like now a race between Metaplanet and Michael Saylor. They are scooping up as much as they can. They bought 1,004 Bitcoin, the second biggest ever.
Damn. I need to go off on a rant.
Go for it.
For the YouTube, for the Instagram people. Metaplanet and Michael Saylor are trying to buy Bitcoin in massive amounts, and you have none. Think about how stupid that is.
Is there a mic to drop or something?
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of rants.
And then you can look at it both ways, right? You can say, well, they're stupid, or I'm stupid.
Someone is definitely stupid.
Somebody's stupid. Let's find out. You could wait and find out.
Yeah, there's definitely
you're the
someone stupid. Yeah, there's definitely someone.
they're the stupid.
There's definitely someone stupid in the room. It's up to you to figure it out which one is which one.
Oh, damn.
And speaking about rant, by the way, guys, I uploaded my first rant video yesterday, inspired by the legend. So let me know if you like it, because I literally went on for 5 minutes.
Nice.
Ranting. And again, there you have it. Michael Saylor, 7,390 Bitcoin for a whopping 760 million. It's pocket change.
Pennies.
At 100,003. So 103. That's the price of entry. So now he's average. I don't know if they talk about it here, but it's changing drastically because he's keep buying, which means the average is going up slowly, right? So just keep going like this route. Man, think about this. When you think it's too late, these men bought 760 million.
Yeah, that's scary. The amount of buying that's going on, you're wondering, especially the people that like the companies that are like, okay, we're not selling ever.
Yeah.
That means, is there going to ever be a bear market? And then if there is one, are we going to see a 60% drop?
That's a fantastic.
Are we going to only see a 40% drop, right?
Hold it. We can talk about it in the Q&A because I've seen a couple of questions coming in already about that. That's a fantastic point. Both of them, actually. We can discuss them because there are a lot of people are asking in the chat.
All right. So Vitalik Buterin is proposing partially stateless node for Ethereum scaling. Okay, I know you guys are like, stay what? Stay what?
Yeah, what? Vitalik doing what?
What?
Proposing what?
What? And so basically, you want to know what Vitalik Buterin is doing with Ethereum because it's slow.
Do you want to know what he's doing with Ethereum now? I don't know if I want to know because you know what I mean?
Yes. Well, basically, he has changed it a little bit so that instead of storing everything that's going on the network, you can store only the data that you care about.
Oh, that's clever. I wonder why they didn't figure it out from the beginning.
That's what it means.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's funny because when I show you the article, I was like, I'm going through these and there is maps and there is graphs and like, look, that's how that's how it works. Done. One sentence.
I know.
Solve your article.
Jesus.
I know. All right, this is giga bullish, right? The new SEC chair, because as you know, Gary Gensler has been fired. Actually, sorry, he resigned. What a pussy. Anyway, we got there already, but he decided and he directed the staff to start drafting new rules for crypto and Bitcoin. This is massive. And if you remember, we showed a video, guys, I think it was 2 weeks ago, where he said, it's our priority to sort out Bitcoin and crypto. And by the way, he divided them, legend. So this is mega bullish because now we don't have any roadblocks.
Okay. That's your opinion.
Okay, of course.
I have a little bit of a different opinion.
That's the opium. The opium gas come this way, right? What do you think?
Okay, the SEC is about creating rules for their friends and not for you. So their friends will ensure that they are the ones who benefit from the Bitcoin rise and not you. That's what the SEC rules are all about. That's what regulation is all about. If you have something and you don't want your monopoly to be taken over, you just create regulations that makes it impossible for another business to actually enter. For example, car regulations. How many people could actually create a car company? Not many. You can't go and start up your own car company because of the mountains of regulations. And that's what they want for crypto. So it's not a good thing for the SEC to come in and add regulation. They have all the rules they need in the books. They don't need to add more.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good cut for Instagram.
Another great drop.
I think so. Perfect.
Exactly. And thank you for the super chat. Yes, says this clown, I'd rather buy meme coins than XRP. Yes. I mean, 100%. I'll be more happy to have Farcoin than XRP.
Exactly. I'd rather get my wealth one fart at a time.
Exactly. So good luck with your XRP, Ben. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. All right, another big one. Look, trader James Wynn, I don't know this guy, just increased a 40x Bitcoin long, so the 10x is conservative,
Exactly.
to over a 570 million. So, yeah, thank you, Chris. Love and respect in the chat. Yeah, appreciate it. So instead of calling us clown, you could just say something else. But hey, who cares? How about this? This guy, 40x Bitcoin at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you wouldn't do that unless you had enough cash to go, okay, anybody's selling Bitcoin, I'm buying it. That's that. I'm buying the Bitcoin on the spot market.
Damn.
You ain't letting it go. I ain't letting it go down. I got my cash buy. He's got massive buy orders, lots of different individuals or something like that, right? Because here's the thing. If you don't think that this is possible, I want you to understand the Rothschild family have multiple avenues of getting gold and silver or any kind of commodity that they want through the underground to transport, right? And they have complete systems involved to guarantee their wealth all the time, to guarantee that the money will be there. So, they've done that. How hard is it for somebody wealthy to do, you know what, I can't do that with the Rothschilds, but here on the exchanges.
I can do that. Yummy.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Do you think he knows something? Because, this is going like 40x leverage on 570 million. It's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. You can still get burned, right? I mean, here's the thing, right? There's certain people that, I don't know, Coinbase that might lend somebody some Bitcoin and sell it into the market, right? So I don't know. You can get burned that way. So
Exactly.
yeah, but you might have that. You might obviously, you know what? If you have that kind of money, you would be looking into the risk assessment of that and determining whether or not Coinbase could get away with it, or somebody who is borrowing against it can get away with it. So, for example, the best way to do that, right, is to determine if, hey, can you hide the fact that those Bitcoins, can you keep those Bitcoins there and then have them sold onto the market? Yes or no, right? That's the key thing, right? Because obviously with the blockchain, it's a little bit hard to get away with that. Right?
Yeah.
A little bit difficult.
Yeah, by the way, speaking about USDC and Coinbase specifically, have you seen the Coinbase, USDC wants to sell into Coinbase or Ripple? That they both are bidding to get the USDC, which is the shittiest stable coin out there. It makes sense because both companies, they want to acquire it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's perfect fit right there. Anyway, just a small comment there. Let's see what happens there. Yeah. Now, this, we discussed it, and you've raised a good point about liquidity, right? And we were saying, well, it's 108, it has to hold. And you said, well, there is a lot of liquidity at the 100,000.
Yeah, he's saying 104, and I don't think so.
Because there is a big pool of liquidity at 100,000, right?
Yeah, let's just open that up, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. You can see here. Let me just make this.
And by the way, guys, keep asking questions, please, because we have a Q&A segment in the end, so we'll answer all those questions.
Oh, I put this too far. Right about here. There you go. You can see all this liquidity. Damn. It looks too juicy for these people to get. These people are going to get liquidated if down here. And it's kind of like a little rough for that. And so the problem is that 40X will get liquidated at that area.
Like on an instant. There is also a CME gap down in 92. Do you think we're going that low? Is it possible?
I don't know. Let's see. Don't think so. I think they'll just grab this liquidity because there's not... yes, there's more liquidity down at the 42, 92, 91. Yeah, 93 to 91, but a little bit hard to get to at this point, right? Because, it will be a difficult ride because there would be a lot of Michael Saylors waiting.
Yes. Like a Jaguar.
A lot of Michael Saylors waiting between there.
They're multiplying with Nakamoto, with 21, Jack Mulder, so they're coming out like... mushrooms.
A lot of Michael Saylors.
Yeah,
In between those prices.
exactly. And also this is happening, right? So you can see that
Exactly.
Feds says the central banks are starting to, warm up to the idea maybe we should print.
Money printer go brrr.
Man, when that happens, not if, when that happens,
Yeah, well, this is the system now, right? They've realized that they need to keep the system afloat, right? Stock markets should have collapsed, right? Here and now in this quarter, it didn't. They just flooded liquidity a long time ago. So because they knew that this was going to reverse the situation, and yeah, we are here.
Yeah.
The liquidity is here, and they need to keep it. They have to keep blowing air into this balloon that has already burst, right?
Yeah.
And they can't just stop, right? Or else
they can't.
it'll collapse, because that's what they did. They stopped and it collapsed. So
they have to keep feeding.
Yeah, they have to go.
Damn,
go
this is
more and more.
What do you think about this comment? 56,000 incoming. Boy, I don't know what kind of stuff you smoke, bro, but
56,000.
that's nothing. I mean,
Thousand.
for Ethereum, you mean?
56,000 ounces
Yeah,
for
56,000.
Bitcoin? Yeah, I think so.
56,000 companies buying
Ounces of
Bitcoin.
gold, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or 50, let's see here.
Good luck with that, by the way. It's yeah.
56,000 houses per Bitcoin? I think so, yeah.
50,000
About right.
people watching this show.
Yeah,
Live.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll get that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so we have these as well. So again, bullish news after bullish news after bullish news, and the best is yet to come. I mean, Saylor says, you've got 10 years for the digital gold rush, Bitcoin. You should get your Bitcoin now before there is no more for you. Damn,
Yeah. No Bitcoin for you.
no left. Someone did the math and divided by how many people live on Earth? It's 9 million or... continue without Rumble. Okay, Rumble gave us an error. Okay,
Shame.
sorry, Rumble.
Rumble got rumbled.
Yeah, exactly. Someone did the math and they said that if you divided the amount of Bitcoin available for the amount of people on the planet, which doesn't make sense because not everyone's going to have it, it's like 0.00 something. So, just saying. Now, ETH, how do you feel about this? Because it did bounce a little bit, but the dominance got higher, right? Bounce also.
You want to know how I feel about that? Let's just take a look at dominance. The dominance, exactly.
About the moon.
The dominance just bounced, right? If we go to let's go to my favorite 2-week
Time frame.
time frame. Yeah, it's
Damn.
like, oh yeah, it just like got scared of the bottom and went back into its upward trend here.
They went
Look
to
at
refill the tank. Bam.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Like not even like, okay, no. Like another green candle. Jeez, if we close this 2 week with another green candle, which is in 5 days, you are going to see a serious spanking, man. Serious. And if you don't hold Bitcoin over anything else, you're going to get hurt. And I'm trying to mitigate that for y'all.
Yeah,
Right?
this
You had a chance down here. Very short one.
and it's gone. I was now 65 almost. Damn. And he hasn't even gone parabolic yet.
Yeah. Now, of course, anything can happen, right? But this chart doesn't look well for you at all if you are holding alt.
If you are holding altcoins, you're going to get spanked. I mean, you are getting spanked already, but yeah, exactly. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Exactly, Thiago. Well said. All right, sit down for this one, yeah? Because the UBS bank said this to Bloomberg.
Alternative is not just private market and also hedge fund, commodity, and crypto. Interestingly, recently when I talked to some of the
It's a little bit low.
Yeah.
family offices, they were telling me they are now allocating, looking at allocation of 5% in crypto. That's the reason why even traditional banks like us, I have to make sure we get our platform ready to take on this opportunity. So I think definitely opportunity.
Is here.
Exactly. I don't know if you heard it. It was really low, but
Yeah.
basically she was saying she's speaking on behalf of UBS Bank. Yeah, sorry, the audio is low. It's just Twitter. Sometimes it has it
Yeah, I
low.
know the volume is different on Twitter.
And she was basically saying that they wanna jump into this train, the crypto train, right? So, ciao Renato.
Yeah, links are in the description below for all these things. If you want to play this over again because you didn't hear it,
Exactly.
you could always just play it out.
But that's mega bullish because now you have banks saying, "Hey, we want to jump on the train." And she said literally that now people are going in with 5% of their portfolio into crypto, and she's like, "Oh, we want to 5%. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe we could do 7."
Damn, they're like, we need to get ready for this.
Yes, I don't think anyone. People are calling the bear market. I mean, I don't want to
think-
go there, but
10x, maybe a little low leverage right about now.
maybe we should do 40 like the guy, like the trader guy. Damn. One next to another. It's just nuts.
Bybit.davincij15.com. Easiest way.
Exactly. Now, check this out. If UBS wasn't enough, now JP Morgan, this is funny because there is 2 elements on the news. They allow you, right, to use your money to buy Bitcoin.
Wait. See, you got confused there. The bank is explaining something to you. It's allowing you to use their money. Well, wait,
That's
you're
true,
saying
yeah.
you have
Not
a bank
yours.
account here at JP Morgan Chase? No. That's still not your money.
Yeah.
That's our money that we are allowing you to go and purchase from a graciousness of our hearts. Purchase some Bitcoin.
That we might profit from, but that's later on. Amazing.
We're only here to help.
Exactly. This Jamie Dimon, the CEO, or Jamie Dimon as I like to call him, it wasn't. I mean, he doesn't get Bitcoin, doesn't like
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
but did he said at $5,000 Bitcoin, I would fire anybody who
Yeah,
bought
who touches
Bitcoin.
it? Yes,
Yes,
the same guy. So a good track record. Same as the lady with the teeth.
but he's allowing.
Exactly, he's allowing you.
He's allowing you to use
Damn.
their money. No. Don't even say it's your money in the bank account.
Yeah, it's not
Still
even,
theirs.
It's not even there. It's not even money. Exactly. Dang.
You have the audacity to call it yours.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? We should definitely have
Exactly.
the sound.
Oh, damn.
Well, thank you, Jamie. That's really kind of you. Stupid. Really appreciate. Damn, but nevertheless, this is mega bullish because you have JP Morgan saying, okay, well, you can use my money to buy Bitcoin. Maybe. Let's see. But there is a wave that's coming. So you better be ready, man, because the next few months are going to be epic. Look at Pomp. As always, legend. He made an intervention, which was really interesting on Fox News, sorry.
Let's hope the audio is better.
Say to people who say it has had a massive run, mentally it's difficult to kind of get on board at these levels when we know where it's been. And we've also seen that volatility. Somebody very smart told me, well, take 2% and just money that, you're willing to risk and put it in. I still find that difficult to do.
If you go back to the 1980s or 1990s, buying the S&P 500 was real scary, but you were a genius if you did it in hindsight. And so same thing here with Bitcoin is you can look backwards and see how high it rose. But if you look forward and say, well, if this continues, which we have every reason to believe it will, buying today is the second best time to buy because the first best time was yesterday.
Boom.
And if we keep waiting, it's only going to get worse and worse. And so I think...
I hear you. It's just hard to pull the trigger.
Of course, and that's true of all financial assets, right? I mean, think of a real estate market. If people will go and they'll say, oh my God, I could have bought 5 years ago. Now it's at this price. I just can't wrap my head around that. Well, if you wait 5 more years, the dollar is going to continue to be devalued. And so usually if you decide, hey, I want to own something, go ahead and buy it.
You say to people who say it has had a
I mean, you know what's crazy to me? That she's saying, I don't want to do it because the price is too high. So that means you haven't studied enough.
Exactly.
That simple as.
Yeah, as simple as that. She didn't research her Bitcoinomics.
Exactly.
She didn't research finance and how the U.S. dollar is constantly printing more money. Well, actually, she knows. $100 bet, she knows exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah.
But she's she has to act like, I'm stupid.
Yeah, exactly, Jets. And she said, someone really smart recommended me to do 2%, and I still don't want to do it. Okay, well, then you deserve to be broke. Sorry. Because if someone really smart would have said to you, hey, put 2%, you should do some research, right? At least. And 2% is nothing.
Exactly.
But this is how people think. They see 99. And by the way, this was a 95. Guess where we are now?
Exactly.
So
more than $5,000 more.
It could go higher.
10,000. Sorry, 10,000.
10,000. It could go higher. Right. All right. This is funky. Michael Saylor received a lawsuit from allegedly misleading investors, thinking and risking about Bitcoin strategy, disclosing millions. Long story short, they're getting sued because people are now maybe thinking, hey, this guy is getting a lot of money. What do you think?
Okay, so let's pretend to be an investor back in, 2020, and it's September 2020, and I bought MicroStrategies at $12,
Okay.
and now it's at
What, 250? I don't know.
$300.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
something
got
like that.
misled, man.
Damn it, I made so much money. I'm so
You
screwed.
made me so much money. I'm suing you.
Yeah.
You misled me, man. You misled me. You were supposed to make.
Less.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to give you your money back.
It's your fiduciary responsibility to.
Give you less money.
Yeah, I think so.
That's hilarious. Yeah. I mean, do you think they are going to... I mean,
I'm confused.
I know. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm sure they responded with a laugh at this. It's just fun. The people that are trying to scare people of investing in Bitcoin and talking about Saylor. I mean, Saylor, honestly, if you think about him, he's gone, like when we go into the bear market, he was on TV every night. The people are laughing at him. What are you doing, man? You don't understand. And he raised, I mean, ever since then, he's just kept his head down, buying Bitcoin.
Yeah. I don't think he ever mentioned stock, that what he was expecting. He was trying to, tell the investors, hey, you know what? He never said, okay, buy MicroStrategies because we're expecting it to go to X, Y, Z.
Never, no. Never. So good luck with this lawsuit. I think it's not going anywhere. So
I'm confused.
yeah, and if you remember, he's been there was a
Because that would be misleading, right? If you say your price of your stock, right?
yeah, of course.
You can't do that.
You can't say that, but he never said that. And also, if you remember, there was another lawsuit about taxes because technically he lives in Florida, but he's not. He has a home in New York, so they are trying to.
They're trying just to get him, right? Because he's doing something. He's found the infinite money glitch. So yeah, they're gonna try from every angle until they get him like they got Bill Gates. That's the problem, right? That's you know what? When you buy MicroStrategies, right? Your risk is no longer. I don't think it's Bitcoin, obviously. I don't think it's Michael Saylor himself, right? I think he'll do what he says, right? There's a good high probability within 90 to 90%, 95 to 99% chance he'll do what he says. The highest percentage of problems comes from one place and one place only.
The government.
Yeah.
I agree.
And so, and who is the government? It's not like, this is just people who are coming to sue him, right? No. It's your competitors, right? That have, hey, you know what? I got you reelected, right? This MicroStrategies guy. You gotta help me out with him.
Yep.
It's not working out, right? We need to stop that, right? Maybe it's the Federal Reserve saying, listen,
I saved you a parking spot last week.
this guy is causing a lot of money printing. And I know we got to print more still, but
We have to deal with it.
Yes, because we need to cut back somewhere, and this is one of the places I think we need to cut. Could be any of those things. Right?
Yeah, fair
That's
enough.
your problem, right? That's his problem, and I hope he's got the right guns for that because he went up against juggernauts.
I know. I
He
think
better
he's-
be friends with Elon Musk because I don't know how Musk got to where he is.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gone through his share of troubles also.
Exactly, yeah, and not lost his soul, right?
Yeah.
Because these devils, what they do? They make you do some like Epstein shit, right? To get you in line. That's what they do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I think he'll be all right. I have faith in what he's doing, and he has a shit ton of cash. So that's a good thing, because it means he can afford good lawyers, and they'll take it off him one way or another, some of it, right? Which is what they want to do, I guess, take some of it. But he'll be all right.
Yeah, it's not about taking some of it; it's about ending it. Probably.
Yeah, I know. That's the goal. Yeah. Also, the thing is now there is many copycats coming out. So
Yeah,
good
it's
luck
going to be
in
difficult. Yeah.
Exactly. Good luck in taking them all. Okay, here, interesting one, because we have two different opinions here. So Arthur Hayes says Bitcoin is going to go to 200,000. Okay, I think we both can agree on that one. And it's going to hit 1 million by 2028. That's, okay, maybe a little bit out there, but possible. But it says Ethereum will outperform Solana, and altcoin season starts above 110.
Okay.
There's a lot to digest here, right?
Hold on. Well, Bitcoin going to 200K, yeah, possible. I think we will get over 150 at least, right?
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, I agree.
But, Solana, Ethereum outperforming Solana. Okay, we're going to buy our first meme coin today,
Okay. Yep.
right? And compare it to buying a meme on Ethereum and compare it to buying it on Solana and see what happens. All right?
Okay. My counter argument will be, though, that whoever is going to invest in either is not going to test the performance of the network. They're going to act based on FOMO, right? Saying Ethereum is the second best. He has an ETF, and I think it's going higher.
Yeah, maybe.
But I agree with you, though. If you put them neck to neck for anything, really, transferring value between peer-to-peer, entering DeFi, buying meme coins, Solana runs on Ethereum day and night. But I think the FOMO is going to kick in, and Ethereum is going to outperform. I also disagree with 1 million by 2028. I think it's too much. And also I disagree on the altcoin season 110. Yeah. It's too early.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Same old. Look at this. Bukele, man. Showing off his 357 million profit. Like,
it's like this and like that and like this and
what a legend, though. Absolute legend.
Yeah,
Massive middle finger to everyone.
Exactly.
Right here. I love Bukele, man. He has done something incredible with El Salvador.
Yes.
Hats off to him.
Yeah, he's like looking at all the haters and going.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so now it's about that time.
Yeah. And by the way, 4,200 people watching, 127 likes. Look at that.
Mish.
Incredible. You guys are the best.
Yeah, there we go. We're growing fast, right? Okay, so we're almost at 150 likes, man. Can we get there?
Yeah,
we get
so
there?
we can do a Q&A.
We did it yesterday, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, yesterday we smashed all the records. Amazing. All right, let me know when you're ready to switch on your screen.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
Wait,
sit down for this, man.
Wait. We're trying to secure the bloodline here.
Oh, yeah, the disclaimer. Yes. Okay, fair.
And should we fail to do so, that's our fault insurance. If you decide to buy any of these things and it doesn't secure your bloodline, that's your fault insurance. That's what you need to take out.
Exactly.
Now, we're telling you not to follow us on some of these things. But if you do it and you end up like this,
Damn,
it is what it is.
Emotional, damn it.
Exactly.
Damn, Moondog, man. Moondog.
Damn, man.
This is why you need to buy Bitcoin. This is why you should buy Bitcoin, no financial advice, because everything else is just fun.
Yeah, exactly. Shite as well.
Everything else is just shite.
Or
Stupid.
Yeah.
bruh.
Hey, the Moondog had. I thought he had it in him, but
And just when I thought LFG could not go any lower,
yeah,
they cut
another
our
one.
money in half even more.
Damn.
Bruh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's fucking go. Brag. Let's fucking brag. Should be the name of the token.
LFR.
LFR. Exactly. Okay,
Damn.
this another one. Yeah, red stick. Red stick. Yeah, this is. You need to buy your own soap and towels.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn. It's like dirty in the pits. Look, but even Peppa Peep is beating that.
Yeah. Hey, Peppa Baby's pulling.
Peppa Peep?
$128 volume. Let's go.
Okay, for those who don't know, this is the mascot, right, of the show,
Yeah.
Peppa Peep. And the reason why is because we were out to dinner and we got everybody in the room, like even Crypto Kid, to buy some Peppa Peep.
Everybody. Nikita also should.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know how we
I know,
stumbled,
exactly.
but
We
it doesn't
just-
matter.
We just started making jokes, laughing at it.
We're going
Right?
deep.
Going deep with Peppa Peep.
And the entire table, we had like 30 people. Everyone was buying this with Solana. So that became
So we
the
thought,
mascot.
well, let's do a show because we kept making jokes, right?
Yeah. It was hard not to laugh. And everybody was laughing. So we said, hey, this could be a show. And that's why this came up.
Yeah, the original rug puller.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, can you remind me something? I have to tell you something later. I forgot to tell you earlier
What's that?
about the show.
Really? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's good news, but I forgot to tell you later.
Okay, tell me later.
Remind me.
Ooh, look at this.
Baby beep.
What's this? Bob.
Told you about Bitcoin 20. Oh, and you faded. Okay, is that you?
And you, no, I don't know who Bob is. Just me. Like,
Oh, maybe
really?
it's
Bob's lying. It's all
Bitcoin
lies.
Bob. Bitcoin Bob. 126
Okay.
member.
Yeah, he just Bitcoin Bob in 2010. He just started, right?
Yeah, 2000 and he had like a less than a year, right?
I don't know. Like, come on, Bitcoin Bob. Look at that. Let's just go down and scroll down to see how many tweets this guy's made. Like,
Definitely not going back to. You can tell when the account was created, by the way.
yeah, it doesn't say at the top there, does it?
Doesn't say? It should. It should say it. It says it for everyone, I think. Ah, this is not an account. It's a community. Okay.
Oh man.
So that's
Yeah. So yeah. Another
Yikes.
warning there.
yeah, a small warning. I mean, it's
No.
yeah. What is the?
How about no?
Sorry, Bob. Nothing personal, but oh my God, someone has done MSTR. The Memecoin MSTR.
Look at this.
What is this?
I don't know. Okay.
Look at that MSTR. The
NSTR.
NSTR.
Niggas.
I thought it was Michael. Oh my goodness.
That's horrible.
I thought it was MSTR.
Oh my god. Look at this. Oh my god. No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, we bought it actually. Remember? It was like the bird.
Dick butt.
Dick butt, yeah, which is kind of
Did
similar.
Dick Buck do anything to us?
I probably did a lot, but just guessing. That's something. If you remember, we went all in
Oh damn.
in that one. Do we still have it?
Oh my god.
I think we have it still, right?
I think so. Let's see if it's
I don't know how much is left in there, but
I don't know how much dick butts we've got, but damn.
it's probably enough.
Deep fart. No.
Oh my
wow.
God. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Look at this retarded dog coin. Oh my god.
The list is just unbelievable. Ah, there you go. You just passed it. Dick butt.
Wow, we got dick butted.
But because we sold, no? We had protection.
Did we have
big
protection on Dick Butt?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
We went in with no protection.
I don't know. Let's see how much. Let's see where.
I think we had. I think we have. So I think it might, or maybe never triggered. But
I don't know if we did have protection.
look at that week there. We
Yeah, but it's
definitely.
5 minutes, man, dude.
Ah, shoot. Oh no, it's gone down badly.
Just a little bit.
Damn. Oh, what happened to Baddy, by the way? He's going to fly high. Yeah, what happened to Baddy coin? Because we did a 10x on that one.
Yeah. We'll see if Batty's in the list here.
We're going from $10 to
Nah.
150.
Looks like
150.
Batty rugged again.
Oh no.
Because I don't see her.
We did from $10 to 150. Right?
Oh, I don't see Batty anymore. Do you see her?
Or maybe because we had.
We already profited and it was still $100 left in Batty. So
Did he trigger a sell order or something? Did we sell when?
yeah, we did sell.
Yeah. There you go. Baddy coin. There.
Oh, there she is.
Okay.
Wow.
111.
Wow. She's still rising.
Damn. Dang.
Should we get more?
What is the soundboard? It could go higher. Hey, I mean, how's
Working
the
out for us.
how's the daily looking? Okay, it's going back up. I mean, we could. Your call, because you found this. I had no faith on this one whatsoever. and yet it pumped.
Yeah.
What's the volume? 40K. Wow.
Yeah, let's not say we did. Let's just keep our baddies.
6,000 people. Oh yeah, it's probably a bunch of random girls. I mean, good marketing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's up to you. I'm fully behind Betty now.
I bet you are.
Damn, they're gonna clip it. So bad.
Damn, you went there.
I went there. All right, 10x is 10x. So,
Oh, damn. Let's leave our 10x lie. Let the 10x lies.
well, I could go to 1,000. So, it's not bad. All right, so we're gonna hold on
Yeah, we're going to hold our baddies in
Betty's bag. Okay.
our baddie bags.
Okay, sounds good. Renato says, check out our farm. I have no idea what that is, but we can, as long as it's on Solana, we can.
Ooh, peanut butter and jelly time. We missed it. That one went to 8 million market cap.
Dang. Peanut butter and jelly.
24 million in volume. Damn.
He's referring to the bump, right?
This was 7 hours ago, so we missed it. So
I think he's referring to the lady bump.
no, this one.
It's peanut butter and jelly. If not jelly, if not shake, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think it's a thing. It's
I didn't get that.
yeah, I think so. What's that? Do you want to check this one? Renato is suggesting. Aura Farm. Thank you, by the way, for the suggestion. Aura Farm. Never heard of it, but let's have a look. Oh, we need to buy one on Ethereum, right? Also,
Yeah, exactly.
to go through the pain.
What the hell?
Don't know what that is. Are you on the 4 hours time frame?
I'm like confused.
Aura.
Isn't given it's farmed. What the frick?
Is that a Dragon Ball drawing?
I don't know.
Looks like Goku, Dragon Ball. What is the chart telling you?
How about no?
Looks like he's doing a head and shoulder there, closing the head.
Yeah, it collapsed.
What's the volume though? 330K? Damn.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah, there is volume. Is there an uptrend that is respecting there?
No, I'm not feeling it. I can just tell it in the charts.
Yeah, you can see the matrix on the charts. Know what this is? Bert coin?
This is the Dilbert.
Ah, yeah. A good community behind. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of volume. 300,000. It's a good volume.
Dilbert, 3 million?
Tiago goes, there, someone is going to sleep on the couch today. Yeah, exactly. Claudia, I love you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hey, the couch is comfy, but yes, I'll probably be there. Good one.
I don't know. Let's go for this one.
Really?
He's like, really?
Okay.
Bruh.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, my track record sucks. I don't understand any of this, but here's my opinion. If you know, you know. So no, I trust you on these things because you can see. Hey, look what we have in the chat. Good to see you, Smoking Groove. Are you going to Vegas, bro? Am I seeing you in Vegas? Let me know. So I'll be there.
Smoking Groove.
Good to see you, buddy.
Come to Vegas.
Yeah, come on. Come to Vegas. Abibi.
Okay, so let's find ourselves an
Ethereum.
Ethereum.
Ethereum coin. Okay, let's do it.
So let's see here. How do we do a filter?
Oh, it's going to be painful. Are you ready to experience max pain?
Yeah, no, exactly. Let's see here. Where's the filters for customize? No.
Was it? I remember was it on the left? There, on the left. There. Here. Yeah. Okay. Fasten your seatbelt.
All right, let's see if we can buy something from Ethereum network. Let's see here. Wow, these things are up like majorly. Okay.
Pepe Troll. Are those the original ones or are they all fake?
Let's get something cool, new, and shiny.
Exactly, Tiago. You got it. You got it, bro.
What's that?
Yeah, my reference to my track record sucks. I don't understand anything. But here's my opinion.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to actually go for something, quote unquote, I know this, I shouldn't say it, more solid?
Fine.
Or go like
All right,
fully,
fine. No degen. Then
fully.
let's go with.
Okay, there is one that I like, but you do you first, and then we can.
Okay, what
see.
is it?
Hoppy. I like Hoppy. HOPPY. It's part of the. It's part of the. There you go. It's part of the Pepe family thing, and this is done.
Apollo and Cassidy, man. It's just.
This is done really well for me, though. I put in $25, and I have like the top was gone to probably was 900, and then now it collapsed down to like everything else. But it looks like I think it's gonna go back up. But I don't know how you see in the charts. No, but
How about no?
okay. Hoppy is not hopping. Okay. What is the one that you wanted to check?
Something big, something heavy, a heavy hitter on Solana. I mean Ethereum.
Let me ask
Let's
ChatGPT.
see here. I would say. Pepe or
Best meme on ETH. Let's see what ChatGPT suggests. Classic style. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. What?
no.
I want
Top meme on Ether. Let's see
top
here.
meme to buy.
Let's see here. Is it Floki?
Floki, yeah.
Is that on me on Solana?
I think it's on Ethereum, yes.
No, it's on. That's on. Is it on Ethereum or is it on?
I think this might be a bunch, but. Okay, you're looking for. Okay, Pudgy Penguin. Boom, that's such a random list. Chill Frogs.
No.
Never heard of this. Mind of Pepe.
No.
What the hell? That's such a lame list. Meme LTD.
No.
What?
I'm gonna go with Floki.
Okay, Floki should be on ETH, right? Yeah. Floki is cool. Pepe also. I think I bought the top on Pepe. I remember when we were doing the TA. It's gone back up since then.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy a little bit of Floki. Oops, wrong thing.
Yeah, exactly. I do have OP also. It's treated me well so
Let's
far.
do a swap. Floki. Wait, how much?
Yeah, fair enough, bro. I would love to go, but I have a media company to run. Yeah, fair enough. Fair
Okay.
enough.
Let's see here. I have very little ETH. Let's see here. Maker. I have a lot of everything else. So I'm gonna have to buy something else. I'll use some of my Solana, I guess, right?
I know, wormhole.
Just buy 3 Sol worth of Floki. Someone's that's gonna get me killed, of course.
Okay. How much is okay, $3.73. On what? On 500. Okay.
So there we go. We'll complete in less than 2 minutes.
25
and 30
days.
seconds.
It's gonna be done in less than 25 days.
Just wait. Let's just wait.
Thank
All right. Yes, I can like swap like crazy, swap fast. Right.
Cheap.
Go on to the next thing
Can
very
swap cheap.
easily. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Oh,
fast,
finally.
faster than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. But still,
$3.70.
sometimes it goes longer, man.
$3.70.
That was a good day. That's on a good day.
Yeah, but you swap Solana though, from Solana to Ethereum. So okay, I give it that. But if you do Ethereum to Ethereum, it's not any faster anyway.
No, man.
It's the same. But the $3.70 was a bit of a slap in the face on was it $500?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. And then there's the fees for MetaMask on top of that too.
so definitely not as fast and efficient as Solana, that's for sure.
So I don't know. I don't know how well Ethereum is going to do. Right, going forward. Right, that's all. All right, time for
Q&A.
Q&A.
Nice. Thank you so much, guys, for all the super chats, all the questions and everything. Okay, price prediction for Bitcoin on this cycle. I love this. Do you want to go first? What do you think? Top
Solana.
top Bitcoin for the cycle.
For Solana or
No, for Bitcoin.
for Bitcoin? Okay. I think Bitcoin can probably easily do 140 at the absolute lowest, like the insult low. But like that's it. Low. That's possible as the highest that we see, but that would be my lowest end.
Okay.
And then my highest end would be like I would say maybe 200, 250.
Okay, nice. Okay, I can't believe I'm the bear today. Damn. I have to rethink my numbers. Okay, I'm not far, by the way. I'm thinking 200,000 will be a good price for Bitcoin to top. But there's going to be from 120, there's going to be a lot of people that'll start DCA out, I think. So 150, I agree, could be probably in that range. Let's say 200,000, yeah? Same as you. It is okay to sell my XRP for Ethereum, but sell XRP always.
Yes.
But
Yep.
that doesn't mean it's not going to do well, right? So XRP is
exactly,
going
that's
to
the thing.
it's going to do well,
Yeah.
for sure. It depends on what you're swapping
There's
it
more
for.
idiots than there are smart people.
That's where the mic to drop again. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so this is tricky. How much Bitcoin do you need to retire? Well, it depends where.
Exactly, yeah.
Uh,
And what's your lifestyle you like to have, right? So, yes, you could probably retire just on one Bitcoin in 10 years, right? But at the same time, you'd have to your lifestyle would not be like major. You'd still be like, let's just say, living off of like $2,000 to $4,000 per month at that point in time, right? And that'd be okay, right? So long as you don't have to pay rent.
Exactly, and it depends also where you live. For example, 10 Bitcoin in Thailand, they'll give you 2 generations, right? 10 Bitcoin in Dubai, which is $1 million, more or less. It's not even that much nowadays. I mean, still a good amount of money, but
Exactly. That's right. Thailand would, forever. Yeah.
forever, right? So depends. Well, I like this one. As if you heard me talking to Da Vinci prior to the show. Link price prediction. I think easy $80. Bullish case 120. It's now at 16, by the way. So I think it's going to do very well. I actually have a bag of Chainlink. I am a big fan. So I think $80 is. I mean, it was 56. I think the previous top. So I think 80 is conservative. If we see altcoin season, because I know you have a different opinion there.
Vamos a ver.
We will see altcoin season, exactly, connected. I think so, but I think it's going to kick in when...
In dollars, yeah.
In dollars, yes, good point. A, in dollars, and B, is going to kick in only when Bitcoin is going to go crazy. But after, people are going to speculate into altcoins. Difficult to say when, but I think it's a little bit early now. Bitcoin has to go right first.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for all your questions. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Cheers.